You're on.
Greetings. I'm Shanti. Well, we've had good news and we've had a lot of bad news. But we won't go into that because life must continue in this cataclysmic country, or world I should say. And you know, son, I just lost my glasses. I wondered where they were. Sorry, I couldn't see you. Oh. Well, Mayborn opened up with a bang this year for us. We've had some brilliant news and some wonderful, wonderful things happening. But we've also had some very sad things happening. Dark Raven won today. I mean, she's wrestling as much as she can. We work day and night, virtually. Sometimes not getting to bed till about 6 in the morning. But I feel as if we don't, we have wasted a lot of energy. We are working intensely on Cherish, John Earthwalker, and beautiful Mariella, Christine, Katrina. I could go on and on. So, we just look forward to seeing our family again. There are many that are coming to visit us, to see us. And the most wonderful thing, when you think about it, is that we have been all brought together to work together and to learn together. For you know, I learn off you as well. I'm not the all in all, nor are any of us. So, this year, it's going to be hard work. Be aware of who you are. You look in the mirror and you say, well, that don't look or feel like me. You know what? It isn't you. You exist inside this framework called a body. I was explaining this to my son, and I believe I mentioned this online before. If I see one of my buddies coming down the road in a car, and the car's pretty well old and clapped out, oh, here comes Percy. Ha. Have I seen Percy? No, I have not. All I have seen is this van. This beat up van. One day the van breaks down and he has to go and get it scrapped. Does that mean, say, Percy is gone forever? I've lost Percy because his van's scrapped? No. He comes on with a new van. A better van. So it is with the human body. When soulmates join, they stay with their soulmate. If they leave this body beforehand, they'll be with their soulmate, protecting the soulmate as is natural, until the soulmate leaves the body and joins them, so the two can join together. This is the law of nature. All things have to do this. We make mistakes through life, and we make bad decisions. I know I've made several. But that's okay. The masters aren't going to condemn us because we make bad decisions and we want to better ourselves. Of course they're not. They're going to try and help us. I tried to do a music video. It kind of flopped a bit because the flute was cold for a start off, and it all goes bad when the flute's cold. But I warmed it before I played today. The vibration of F sharp, the vibration of love, the vibration of healing. In the morning I don't pray, I play and thank the spirits and thank the energies for keeping me safe through the night and keeping my family safe. When I enter meditation, I play the flute, thanking Kuan Yin and the map teams. This is a different way of communicating with spirit. Some of you have so much potential, so much wonderful potential, that you are going to do wonders on this earth. Some of you are learning at the speed of light. But let me remind you that the energies that are coming on this earth have increased. Some of you will get unknown headaches. You cannot explain the headaches. Or you'll get various joint pains. You don't know why, because there's nothing wrong with you. This is the energy. And Adrian is falling asleep. It's alright, folks. I'll shoot him later. Okay. I'm usually more jovial today, but because of things that have happened, I'm not in such a jovial thingy. You have heard what the masters have said. Because in medieval days he was right. They sacrificed children. The Christians sacrificed children. A big wall. And underneath they kept this fire going. This was where you get brimstone and sulphur. They kept the fire going. But then they sacrificed babies and children by throwing them over the top into this raging fire. These were the early Christians. The Druids, they have a bad harvest, so they go and sacrifice a maiden. Every ancient religion is so ignorant and so stupid, they do these crazy things. So we follow, a lot of people are following these supermen, these gods. Let me assure you, there is one mighty source, but man cannot communicate with it. It's beyond man's ability. Its intelligence has outgrown anything you can comprehend. So we have the masters and our guides. Sometimes I am lucky enough to be able to communicate with those who have crossed over, friends and loved ones. Am I all right?
Yeah, so far.
But usually it's just the masters and my guides. The animal kingdom. To be one with nature isn't just to go out and pet your favourite dog or your favourite cat. To be one with nature is to blend. You see the dog become a dog. No, I don't expect you to get on your hands and knees and start sniffing its butt. But what I mean is that mentally you become the same as that dog. There was an old master and he couldn't swim. An old Shaolin master. And he was walking with this little fellow who was his apprentice. That's the best way I can say it. His charge. The master slipped and he fell in this river. His charge went apeshit, worrying about this great master, his mentor, his teacher, has fallen in the river and he can't swim. Further downstream, the master climbed out the river, soaked to the skin and soggy. He said, "Master, how? Why? You cannot swim. You do not know how. How could you not drown?" He said, "This is easy. You make friends with the water. And I float. I just lie back and enjoy the water like a big soft pillow." And it brought me to the bank. So this is communicating with nature. This is being one with nature. Instead of fighting the water, he embraced it. Dark Raven One was confronted by a mad pack of dogs. And she stood her ground and looked at the dogs, snarling, and they just turned away from her and walked away. Another example, there was an old man in Africa. He was a tracker and he was taking his tourists to go and see the wild lions and tiger, whatever they go and see. And there was a shout. In front of him was a big old male lion glaring at him. This frail old man just stood and he glared back at the lion. There seemed to be a repartee between the two. The lion turned and walked away. He said afterwards if he ran, the lion would detect him as prey and would kill him. But he made friends with the lion. There was syncopation between the two. How many of us panic when something happens? We had a small fire in here once and Adrian was in a state of panic, which would have killed him.
It's gone past 15 minutes.
So we just keep calm, put the fire out. No problem, it's only a pan fire. The pan's caught fire.
It's gone past 15 minutes now.
Okay. So Adrian's saying, I've got to stop. We love you all. And we thank you. Taking time listening to me. And my blessings are with each one of you. Om Shanti. Om Namaste.